I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this video. I know a lot of you are not going to understand and you're going to say, now's not the time, John. I totally get it. We don't know how long this is going to last. We don't know how long this is going to take. We may be adopting to a new form of society for the next year or 2 years where there is a lot of staying in the house and there's not a lot of going out and going to bars or nightclubs or any of those things. We need to really get used to this and understand this. Not only that, me as a business person and working with other business people, we still have to run businesses, okay? Now's not the time to put everything on pause and wait, because if you do that as a business person, you will not be paying the bills next month. You will not be able to pay your employees. I'm taking the whole situation seriously. Obviously, it's really important, and I'm hoping that we'll all get through this and everything will be great. But I'm also planning for the worst at the same time, and you guys should be too. I don't know if you saw the interview I did on Sunday, and she gave a lot of great dating advice, and we did it specifically in the coronavirus era, like what's happening now. A lot of you are going to say, wait, John, now's not the time to be thinking about dating, spend time with your family and all these things. And I get that a lot of you think that way, but here's the thing, guys. You don't know how long this is going to take. You don't know how long it's going to be that you're going to be in quarantine, and you have to really try to live your life as much as possible, as usual as it is. That's the secret to getting through a crisis, is to try and to function normally as much as possible, not to interrupt and completely disrupt your daily routine. Obviously, you can't go and do the things that you could do before. You're probably not going to work, right? All of these things. But at the same time, you still want to carry on business as usual as much as possible. That's how you get through these crises and these things like that. Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning, right? When he was in the concentration camp, what he did was he tried to keep things as normal. He tried to build his routine. He tried to, live like he was living a normal life, even though he was very far from living a normal life. And I'm not comparing the times now to that, but what I'm saying is that we've got to try and adapt. You shouldn't take dating advice from a woman. And in general, I would agree with you, except that you guys have to remember, I've pre-vetted Haley. I've gone through her information. I've gone through her course called Unite. You can get it on sale today. Just click the link below or the link in the cards here. The thing about her is that she gets it from both the male and the female perspective. When she first emailed me and said, hey, we should collab on some things, I was like, I don't know. I don't know about female dating coaches. I don't even know about dating coaches in general. Most dating coaches that email me, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I look through their stuff and I'm like, I don't think so, buddy. But I looked at Haley's stuff, all right, and I went through her videos. I went through this Unite course, okay, and man, I was impressed. And let me tell you what impressed me the most about this. And if you're in quarantine right now and you're trying to figure out what you should do, hey, it's a good time to brush up on your skills. Even if you're not going out there, and I'm not suggesting that you go out, but, you can still be watching videos, you can still be learning here, and you can still be texting, you can still be doing online stuff and setting yourself up for after this is over. She's got videos for men, and she's got videos for women in the course, and I watched a lot of the videos for women, okay? And that gave me a totally new perspective, stuff that I hadn't even thought about or worked on, and it's pretty awesome. As someone who coaches women on dating, you see what all of their struggles are, and the things that she's coaching them on, it lines up for you. I like it how, for example, she had something in the course where she was talking about how for women, like, you need a guy to approach you. So how do you get a guy to approach you? Like, how do you send those signals? And one of the things was something like basically going up to the bar and having your empty drink and saying, oh, excuse me, and putting your drink down, right? Like, or saying, excuse me, mind if I put my drink down here, right? And now she's made it so that the guy can talk to her. And so the thing about that, again, is like when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's interesting, because you can flip that around, because as a guy, you could say, well, if a girl does that, there's a pretty high probability she did that on purpose, right? And so now you can feel open to go and talk, right? There's just a lot of stuff like that you wouldn't see. It's not the general, I've checked out every guru's dating courses, everyone from all the RSD stuff to Todd Valentine, and Todd's course was actually pretty good. Some of these courses were really, really good, but I've seen all the stuff, okay? And most of it is variations of the same thing, same stuff as that I would pretty much teach you here, right? Maybe my perspective is a little bit more unique because it's focused on masculinity and being more of a high value man and building yourself. Her stuff is different, okay? Because it comes from that female perspective of of coaching women. That's the real advantage here. And I went through all of her stuff, and it's all solid, everything from approaches. And she focuses less on the approach side, but more on the long-term, like, not long-term relationship, but actual dating and actually, like, building something from there, which I think is extremely valuable and extremely important. And there's not a lot of content like that. This is not something that I'm just like, giving you some bullshit here, because I've actually gone through it and went through it, and I vetted her out. I would not have, believe me, when I first got the email, I'm a totally honest guy with you guys, right? When I first got the email, I was like, no way. There's no way. I am not even going to do it. And then I was like, all right, fine. I'll just check out the course. I actually got on a call with someone who worked on her team. And I was like, all right, give me access to the course. If I have some time, I'll check it out, but probably no. And when I got in there, I was like, damn, this is awesome. This is valuable. I want to actually give this to my audience because you guys will actually benefit from it, and it's really good stuff here. Go get it if you want something to do during the quarantine that's going to put you in a good position afterwards. And we've got some tips. If you haven't watched the interview already, you can watch the interview. If you watch it, I think you'll see she's legit. She knows what she's talking about. There's a link up here in the cards if you want to get the Unite program for a pretty steep discount. She's giving me a nice discount here. This is something that is actually worthy of getting, and especially now. I understand all the complaints about, hey, you shouldn't be dating during this time, or this is not the time, John, to talk about this kind of stuff. You're going to learn that that you have to survive. You have to get through. You cannot just put your whole fucking life on pause, on hold, okay, your business on hold, and expect the whole world to stop just because some bad shit's going down. There's bad shit going to be going down throughout your whole life. And if you just like hole up in your house and wait for the fucking plague to pass and eat your fucking Twinkies and your quarantine food while you're not working out, you're going to be fucked when you come out of this. Improve yourself. Get something that's going to improve yourself. I'm not sure how long we're going to have the offer here, but click the link below or in the cards, and I will talk to you guys later.